Hey, I hope everybody's having a good night tonight. Backyard devotionals. Last week we had a great small group meeting. Had a lot of fun, and so everyone out there that missed, or that's just tuning in to catch a quick weekly update. We missed you, and hope to have a big crew this week for the small group. Um, so I was preparing for today. I was actually going to talk about something else, but something came across um, to me today right after church, and I met with a father of one of the kids that I'm thankful to know that's in college. And he was kind of telling me some things that this kid was going through, and nothing bad, all good. Except for there's a little bit of adversity, and he he's going through that right now. It's nothing critical. He's just using a lot of bravery and strength to go through a little adversity, and he knows that once he gets through that, it's gonna everything's gonna be better, and he's gonna learn from some things that he's having to go through. This kid's a very strong believer, strong Christian, and so I know he's got his faith. But this one goes out to him tonight. And he knows who he is. So I'm reading from Romans 8, chapter 28. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. For those God foreknew, he also predestined to be confronted to the image of his Son, that he might be firstborn among many brothers and sisters. So Romans 8:28, all things work together for good. God promises that, well, Romans it's promise, which is God's promise, will use all circumstances, including adversity, to bring about good for those who love him and are called according to his purpose. And this is very true. A lot of times when we're going through stuff, or maybe let me relate it. For me, it might be my professional career where I've had people that I reported to that I knew was not they were not strong, or maybe weren't even believers, but they really were just someone that might be just a stepping stone for me to work under for a while, and I did, and I learned more from them than I ever will be from a strong mentor. And the reason is because I know what not to do now. So to that person out there that's having to endure a little bit from someone else above them, just keep in mind that God will never put you in a circumstance that you can't take care of it. That He will not help you through, and we know that. But just keep in mind on the back end of this, you're going to learn a lot. You're going to learn a lot more from that person's faults, or that person's beliefs. And so if you're there, if you're struggling as a youth, or even as a man in this world, and you have someone above you, a superior you, that is not very good, that you're just going through those motions, that's great, because at the end of the day, when that person is not in control anymore, or is not the boss or the teacher or whatever it may be, or if you're on a football team, maybe a coach, or whatnot, you're going to be better. This is just going to make you stronger. So you're going to find yourself down the line, months, years, whenever later, and go, aha, I remember how I felt in that situation, and how I was treated, by that boss, or by that, teacher, or whatever it may be. And it's going to come around full circle, and you're going to go, you know what? I'm going to do something different. I'm going to do what should be done. I'm going to teach, or mentor, or lead how a leader should lead. So let me read that one more time to finish up tonight. um, all things work together for good. Romans 8:28 promises that God will use all circumstances, including adversity, to bring about good for those who love him and are called according to his purpose. So, in all things, God, we're doing right in his eyes, but in the times of adversity, when we're putting, trials, just remember that he's there for you, that he will use that circumstance, during that adverse time, to better you, to enrich you, and to make you stronger. But for that person that I'm going to send this video to tonight, I'm praying for you. I have no doubt you're going to get through this, and I'm always here to help. Look forward to seeing small group on more than likely it'll be Tuesday night this week, and I'll send everybody an update. Thanks for everybody for tuning in.